Guess what, guys? Ranger sent my journal. Well, I really made this for them, so technically it wasn't my journal. It was their journal, but they sent it back to me. This is the cover that I made for them. That was at Creativation 2020. I used Dina sprays, her letters, her chipboard pieces, her collage sheets to make this. If you haven't seen the video, go check that out. But I was so surprised they sent it back to me. And actually before, I didn't have a lot of time when I was creating the cover to do a lot inside, but I did do one extra page, and that was this one, the fabulous. I just had to try out the denim, and I did not record this. It was only for me, it was only for fun, and I just didn't record it, so I can't show you how I did this page, but I can tell you that I used the tissue paper with the sprays. I left some room if I want to journal over here, I can do that. Otherwise, I like the white space that's here. And I just sort of created a continuous page between the denim and the watercolor paper that's in here. Again, this is the thick watercolor paper. I used the Collage Collective, not the new ones, but the one that I had already. Some words. I used denim and the canvas burlap that's in this light colored burlap. It is gorgeous. And created this lovely little page. This gets flattened out, right? So this was a lot of fun to do, but I was super excited to get my journal back, so let's have a play in it, why don't we? So I think for today, I'm just going to use, I'm not sure where I'm going exactly yet, but I do think I want to use these gorgeous papers that I created in my playtime and just see what happens. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. I have already gessoed this page. Is it this page? Which page? It's hard to tell. Oh yes, this one. So I put clear gesso on this denim page so that it wouldn't soak through to this side. I'm not doing this side right now. I haven't decided what I want to do with it, so I'm just skipping to this colored denim here. And I lied. I totally lied. I didn't lie, but you know what? I'm just going to put this gorgeous page in here. And I think actually I will. I don't want the edges to be so perfect, but I want to use basically this entire page. So I'm just going to rip it. The way I'm going to do that is to wet it. So let me get my brush. I have to get my acrylic brush, not my watercolor brush. Important, right? That's important. I do have a brush I can use for acrylic and watercolor, and that's this one. So I'm just going to wet it. I'm wetting, this is the front, wetting the back, and I'll just wet like this. And it'll make it easier to tear, and it will make it also jagged. Now I haven't tried tearing with the sprays on it already. So if you haven't seen where I got this page, go back and check out my play session with the sprays. I just took some time to play, and I'll show you here. I used magenta, lemon, turquoise, and night on this particular page. But all the products will be linked below, right? So this is ungessoed, just the watercolor paper raw, so to speak. And I'm just going to put this on here. So look, see how easy that tears since it's wet, and look, these gorgeous strips. These will not go to waste. I actually really love the strips. Now when you tear the side, you're going to get a little different effect than the strips. It just doesn't tear the same as across the top and bottom. That's just because of the way the tissue paper is made. So just, this can also be used. I didn't want to do that, but I do want this unfinished edge here. So it's a little bit more difficult to tear this way. So if you just hold this and pull apart, it'll work better than what I was just doing a second ago. Take your time. I was just getting in a rush, right? Slow down. Save those pieces. They are perfect for your journal. In fact, I may use them on this page. Originally I said I was working on this page, but then I put this on the white, and it's just so pretty. So pretty. I love it. I think also having the spray on there on the other side does change how it tears. A little bit. There we go. Gorgeous. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Simple, simple, simple. Dina's gel medium and a palette knife. I actually have these really cool Ranger palette knives. They're black, which I love. Okay, so they come in a little set of 4. The links are down below if you're interested. And just so you know, I am a Ranger affiliate, so I do get a portion of the sales. But I'm not telling you this, that they're cool because of that. I just really love them. Okay, so Dina's gel medium. And I'm just going to put it on my page. And I don't care if it's perfect, and I just want to make sure I cover the whole area. And this is really thin. The collage tissue paper is very thin, so it will work perfectly. And what I think I will do then is, since I'm collaging this page on, is I will make this other page go with this one, right? So that color is just gorgeous and springy, and I kind of don't necessarily want the edges to go down all the way, so I'm not pressing them with this tool. I like the wrinkles. I'm leaving them on purpose. I could work those out. So watch this. I'll work it out of that word. Goodbye wrinkles. No wrinkles in the word area. I can pull them up and move them around here. And looks pretty cool. You don't want air bubbles, but the wrinkles look interesting, I think, because of the sprays are creating a nice texture on the paper. But again, you don't have to have those. That's my choice, right? Gorgeous. Look at that. Super fast, super easy page. Practically done, right? But I think I will, because I don't like this perfect edge, I'm just going to mess it up a little with these little strips. Why not? It's going a different direction though. Maybe not that. Maybe this, just a little, and not even like, I'll just overlap it. Overlapping little spots. For fun, right? This is for fun and enjoyment. And I'll even add a few little, like in random places, just to add some texture. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I didn't actually put gel medium all over the whole top of this, but you can. This is fun. Creating these little confetti. It reminds me of confetti, and I love it. So I'm just layering them up. They're going to, you know, they kind of disappear, but because I'm leaving them sort of not fully attached, if that makes any sense. I'll make a little ball out of that one. Gel medium. All right, that's just fun right there. That is just super fun. Okay, put this lid on. Just wipe this off. Wipe it off while it's wet, and it's really easy to clean. So just keep that in mind. A little tip there for you. Now I have these tags that I picked up color off of this with, right? So that means they have all the same colors, and I'm looking for continuity, right? That's me personally. And I may also want to put this word. I think I don't, though. I think I'm going to save the word. But I think it'll be cool to do this. I don't want the denim to be completely plain. So let me protect my surface underneath. This is kitchen wax paper. It's what I use all the time. It works fabulously. And I'm really not protecting the underneath because I've already gessoed this. But what I'm really protecting is the other areas. This is still wet, so I'm kind of going to leave it. And I know I'm repeating these colors. So the question is, now what? I'm not really sure. I have these tags. I don't really need both of them, but I kind of liking how that overlap looks. I don't know. could do this, right? I want some white on this denim. I can see that right now. It's too plain. So I'll use my white spray and I'll connect these pages with the white. That's what I feel I need to do. It goes over some of this, which is perfect. I need to clean my nozzle. I'm not doing a great job of cleaning them. I'm going to just saturate that a little bit. And then add some drops. Because, hey, why not? I mean, why not? You know what else I want to do while I have this open is use a dropper. So I have this pipette, and I think these would work great. So you get a big splat. Yeah. And I'll need to rinse that with water, so just water. Rinse it so it doesn't get clogged up. Doesn't keep that paint in it. Here's the lid. Here's the lid. Again, you can just use the little end. And I'm just going to continue working and playing. And I have this magenta here. Drops of that probably would be a good idea. This is very wet right now. And I did not gesso the edges, so it's going to soak in. That's okay. Perfect, actually. I love happy accidents. Now, sometimes I have unhappy accidents, but for the most part, I just go with it, and it usually turns out fantastic. Some of my favorite things happen that way. Now, do you remember when I did that play session, how I had the face stamp? Thinking of doing that. I don't know. I'm still deciding. I want the denim to show. So maybe that face, oh look, that's what I need right there, that tag. The tag is what I need. I don't want to use this on there. Okay, decision made. I want this to be more white. A lot of it, because it was on this edge. No, it didn't soak through, look at that. So that gesso did keep it from soaking through, but it soaked in a little bit. So it's not super white there. That's okay because I can add another layer. Like this is mostly dry. Still a little bit damp, I guess. It blended because it was so wet. Yeah, it's still blending. Guess what? I'm using the sprays, but I can also use the heavy body acrylics. So this is Dina's white gesso. I'm just going to put some here and use my palette knife and spread it out there. So it's creating some texture there and a little bit of depth, and actually I'll put some over here too for continuity's sake. Oh, got a little pink in there. I don't mind that at all. Love that. Okay, that's perfect actually, I think. So that was the white gesso. Clean off my palette knife. One thing I do diligently clean off is my palette knife. Now I may have a little bit left on there, but for the most part I clean it off because I want to be able to create something smooth. So this is going to look fantastic on there. The question is, what do I do with the rest? I could do some journaling on this tag. So let me move this over. My foodie ball, 1.5. So I will just... I'm just going to, what is it? Dina calls it asimic. I've also heard it called sgraffito. Either way, just going to create some lovely letter-ish shapes. They're very loopy. And I cool use actual journaling here. And I actually just kind of forgot about letter shapes altogether there. So that's kind of coolish. And I did have these little strips, which I really liked. So I could use washi tape, right? That would be cool right there. So I hope you saw me do the writing. I hope I didn't get out of frame, but if I did, I apologize. So that would be cool right there. I'm going to do that. Where's my gel medium? I'm just going to go. I don't care if it's too much, too little, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I'll start on the edge though. That matters to me. And I am going over the top of that with this gel medium there. And I will do a little bit. I don't want to do it this way, I think. Oh, look, that was longer than I thought, which is even better. Again, I don't want those edges to be perfect there. There's some more. I want to go all the way down to the off the edge. I want it to be kind of straight-ish. Vertical line there. Will be vertical because when I put it in there, it'll be like this. So, press that down. Those letters are, that writing will show through to a certain extent because this is the collage tissue paper, right? Ooh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I think actually what I'll do is put my focal point there. I'll put some words there. What words do I want to put there? So I like using these big chat sometimes. So choose seems to be a good word for me today. Choose. It's probably not straight. I'm okay. I'm going to do choose possibility. That feels good to me today, to choose possibility. There we go. And I will just start with sort of an outline there. Look right over my little tag. That's okay. I want to bring in some of the yellow, so let me just drop some drops, and also I had some of yellow because yellow is a very happy color, and I will be putting this tag here. Now it's wet, so I'm not going to attach it right this second, but I will attach it later. Thanks so much for joining me in this play session with my Dina Wakley journal and the blue edition. I am super excited to have it and to play with it, and yeah. So I'll see you in the next video.